Well, hello. I'm Shane. I'm here for the interview. Very excited. You are?
Mr. Patterson.
Patterson? That's a great name. I've actually met a couple people named Patterson in my life before.
I'm sure. Alright, well, I'm gonna assume you know nothing about the role, nor what you're applying to, nor your experience, so why don't you just start talking, Mr. Wing?
I do have experience in the Art Institute, and all your site really said was that you need a college experience. They do not require you to graduate because, well, I mean, they do hand out degrees, but who needs those? All you need is just that experience.
Right, who
Yes.
needs those? This may come as a shock to you, but to be a molecular biologist, you do need schooling, Shane, and typically you do need to graduate with, say, a bachelor's degree, maybe a PhD or a master's.
Well, or just make you feel good about yourself.
Well, this is a hard requirement for this role.
I feel like I can be on-the-job training because
I don't know if that's
if I
possible.
don't have the degree, then what am I gonna do? You know, I do have that college experience.
Well, I'll be honest, Shane, you know, this also stands out. It says some high schools / GDE.
High school was very difficult, and
Right. So
I did drop out at
Right.
my junior year.
Oh.
And you know,
Great,
I
great.
did try. So
Perfect.
as long as you try,
Yeah.
you're succeeding.
Can you tell me about a time that you tried? That would be fantastic.
Yes, when I was about to fail my class, I went in last minute and did as much work as I can, and I got barely enough to pass. After a couple months at that school, I just had to leave. So, but I did get the experience. Like, who needs degrees?
Who needs degrees?
That's right.
Right, absolutely.
I'm glad you understand.
Right, especially for a role that requires, you know, two
Well-
degrees, including a master's or a PhD. I mean, you know, who needs that? That's
Well,
irrelevant, right?
That's more a suggestion.
Right, sure.
It's
sure.
it's kind of like speed limits. You don't need to follow them. They're just there to help you guide your way.
Right, so I'm sure you've got plenty of speeding tickets in your day, haven't you, Shane?
Only when I was late for the Art Institute.
You know, do you have any questions for me, Shane? I guess I should open
yes,
up the floor for you to ask me some questions.
Yeah. So what part of this biology role equates to my art experience?
None of it.
None of it. Well, you know, I do like to jump into the deep end and try new things.
Well, perhaps, Shane, you can aim for a job that doesn't involve all of this experience. You know, you just have your flashy ties that you like.
Yes,
to,
I'm glad you
right.
noticed this. I made it
Yeah.
at the Art Institute.
Oh, you did? Wow.
Yes, I worked very hard on it.
Wow.
And I had to wear it for this interview, so you know how professional I can be.
Right, well, perhaps you should interview for a job at Joann's or a fabric company.
You know what? I think I will see you tomorrow because I do
No.
feel like I will be a
No.
great fit for the job.
No, you're not. I'm
And,
afraid you're not, and I think you'd be
You
better
know what?
suited
Is there a
applying
time you would
elsewhere.
like me to come in?
No, you do not need to come in. You do not need to make the trip, and you
You're right.
also do not
I-
need to add it to your resume, by the way, because you do not have this job. Just
You're
because
right. I'll
you
come
do
in
not have
3
these
days
jobs.
later because I do work only a few days a week.
No.
So
No,
I will
no, no.
see you on Wednesday.
No.
Cheers.
You can sit back down. Excuse me. You do not have any of these jobs, and you'll never have these jobs, and stop listing them on your resume. I'm tired of it.